أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدم الفداء. أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Can everyone hear me? Right, so Sister Zabunisa Kanji, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, and you?
Alhamdulillah, where have you reached?
We finished lesson 2. Now we're supposed to start lesson 3.
Brilliant. Now, lesson 3, it's a important lesson, and in this lesson now, lesson number 3, we are going to learn about af'alu tafdhil, the superlative noun. So af'alu itself, and let me do the points to remember. So, Sister Zabunisa, as you're on the mic,
yes,
go through the points to remember. So it will explain to you, and I'll explain this for you. So if you go through these points to remember, and then inshallah we'll go through the lesson. Bismillah.
In this lesson, we learn the following: comparative and superlative degrees of the adjective. Adjectives in the comparative degree are on the pattern of alu, like ajmalu, more beautiful; ahsanu, better; asgaru, smaller; aqdamu, older. As we have already learned, words on this pattern are deep tones, so have no tanween. Af'alu is followed by min, then Hamidun atwalu min Bilalin. Hamid is taller than Bilal. Af'alu is the same for masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. Example: Bilalun atwalu min Aminata. Bilal is taller than Amina. Aminatu atwalu min Bilalin. Amina is taller than Bilal. Al-abna'u atwalu min al-banati. The sons are taller than the daughters. Al-banatu atwalu min al-abna'i. The daughters are taller than the sons. Note the following examples wherein min is followed by a pronoun. Anta ahsanu minni, you are better than I. Ana aktharu minka, I'm shorter than you. Hum akbaru minna sinna, they are older than we. Afalu is also used for the superlative degree. In this case, it is followed by the majroor noun. Ibrahimu ahsanu talibin fil madrasati. Ibrahim is the best student in the school.
Excellent. Al-Azharu.
Al-Azharu aqdamu jami'atun fil alami. Al-Azhar is the oldest university in the world. Fatimatu akbaru talibatin fi faslina. Fatima is the eldest student in our class. The Arabic name for both the comparative and superlative degree is af'alu al-tafdhili. Walakinna, but, is one of the sisters of inna, and so acts like inna. Example, Bilalun mustahidun walakinna hamidan kaslanu. Bilal is hardworking, but Hamid is lazy. Akhi mutazawwijun walakinni azabun. My brother is married, but I am a bachelor. Sayyarati qadimatun walakinnaha qawiyatun. My car is old, but it is strong. Ka'anna is one of the sisters of Inna. And so the noun following it is mansub, it means it looked like as if. Example, Ka'annal imama marizun. It looks as if the imam is sick. Man hadhihi al-fatatu ka'annaha ukhtuka. Who is this girl? It looks as if she is your sister. Ka'anna hadhihi sayyarata lahu. It looks as if this car belongs to him. Ka'annaka minal Hindi. You seem to be from India. The numbers from 11 to 20 with a masculine madud, these numbers are compound. They consist of two parts. The madud is singular, mansub. Example, Ahada Ashara Kaukaban, 11 stars.
Hey, sister, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this at the moment. I want to just concentrate on the top part of the lesson itself now. So give me 2 seconds. I just want to share something else on the screen, and because it's a quite a lengthy lesson.
Yes.
So I'm going to just break it down for you. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me get something on the screen for you.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. I think I've got it. Let me. Okay, let me now break this down for you. Explain it to you. Now, this lesson is a very, very important lesson, and I'll explain this to make it clear for everyone now. Just give me 2 seconds. Now, this lesson, what it's trying to do, first of all, remember this point. Point number 1 is this. We are going to now learn about the super, in Arabic, it's called af'alu tafdhil. And af'alu tafdhil, af'alu means it is a pattern. So look at here, it's af'alu, it's over here. And this is the pattern on which all nouns are constructed on. This is a pattern, af'alu. Okay? Ajmalu, aqdamu, asgharu, and ahsanu. So this has 2 usage. One, it's used for comparing between 2 individuals, as it says comparative, number 1. Number 2, it's used as a superlative degree. of an adjective. So, for example, if you're comparing between two people, for example, I am taller than you. I am taller than you. So you're comparing yourself with someone else. That's one aspect that says comparative. And the other usage of the noun on this pattern is regarding someone, like, I'll give you an example. You know, we say about a'lam. He has to, for the marja taqlid, he has to be the most a'lam, a'lamu. So a'lamu is a superlative degree, that he has to be the most knowledgeable. There's no one in comparison to him. And this is the two usage, and it has 6 forms in total. How many forms does it have? 6 forms. I'll give you example. I'll give you them shortly. Let me just, I'll give you them shortly. Give me 2 seconds. Now, let me first explain now. Now, if it's going to be used in the Arabic language as a comparative degree to someone else, for example, tawilun is the word. Tawilun is the root word, and atwalo is the pattern, af'alo is the pattern on which it comes. And you bring the word min. So hamidun, atwalo, this is the noun, taller than, so you bring min, bilalin. Bilalun atwalu min aminata. Bilal is taller than Amina. So you always bring, if you're going to compare it with someone else, you will have the pattern on the pattern of af'alu, then you have min, and then the noun who, or the person you're comparing it with. Is this clear so far? Is this clear for everyone? So Hamidun atwalu min Bilal, Bilalun atwalu min Aminata. Bilal is taller than Amina. Is this clear? That you will have the pattern, you will have the noun on the pattern of af'alu, and you will bring min, a preposition after it, atwalu, and the noun who you're going to compare it with. Is this clear so far?
Yes,
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Then we have another example, and this is another usage as well, with a pronoun. So over here is with a noun. The second usage is anta ahsanu minni. Anta means you, ahsanu means better, minni, than me. You could say, Sister Farhana, can you come on the mic for a second?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. If I want to say I am, you, if you want to say I am better than him, how would you say that?
أنا أحسن
Than him.
منهم
Him. Minhu.
منه أنا أحسن منهم.
If you want to say I am better than her,
أنا أحسن منها.
I am better than you all men.
أنا أحسن منهم.
No, you all.
منكم.
Excellent. I am better than all of you. So I am better than, so that's been slightly difficult for you. I am better than them, females. I am better than them, females.
أنا أحسن منهن.
Excellent. Is this clear so far?
Yeah.
So this is how you use it with a pronoun. I am better than you. You are more knowledgeable. How would you say you are more knowledgeable than me?
أنت أعلم
Yep.
مني.
Ahsanti. Clear?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now that is a superlative, yeah, comparative, that you're using af'alu now pattern to compare between two individuals. Now the second type is a superlative degree, meaning that you are the best. There's no one better than you. So what happens here? You will have Ibrahimu ahsanu talibin. So sister Farhana, come on the board. Ibrahimu ahsanu talibin fil madrasati. What's the translation?
Ibrahim is the best student in the school.
So the best student of the school, there's no comparison being put over here, like min Bilalin or no names. He's regarded as the best. Now in the Quran, in Surah Teen, what does it say in there? In Surah Teen, if no one remembers.
Ahsan al-taqweem.
Ahsan.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let me show you. Let me bring you on the screen. Let me bring you on the screen. So this af'al tafdeel, it's used very often in the Quran.
So are they always used together?
What do you mean? No, there's
like
two. No, it'll be used one or the other. It will not be used together.
Okay.
So here I'll give you an example. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. Now, first of all, the word ahsano, let me go back to it. Let me mention this to remind everyone. First of all, ajmalu, asgharu, ahsanu, aqdamu. Does the noun get a tanween?
No, they're dipters.
Exactly. Now, these are diptos. What does a dipto mean?
It does not fully decline.
It does not fully decline. What does that mean?
It does not get the majrur. Does not get a kisra tanween.
Yes, Sister Sabira Kanji, why are you so quiet? Sister Sabira, I'm going to bring you on the mic. I'm not used to being that quiet.
Salam.
Alaikum assalam, how are you?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Well, and I'm just listening.
Okay, I was a bit quiet, so I was just worried about you. So how come you're so quiet? Okay, let's come stay on the mic. So, okay, asgharu, there's no dhamma tanween at the end.
So, so if you can just repeat the definition of diptos again, please.
Yes, I'll explain that now. So diptos, I'm actually not giving you the definition. I'm asking the question so that I remind you what are diptos. So diptos are nouns which will not receive a tanween, number one. All tanweens. It does not get any tanweens at all, number one. And also, it does not get a kasra. It does not get a kasra. So in the nominative case, as you know, Sister Sabira, how many states are there for a noun?
3.
Correct. What are they?
The accusative, the nominative, and
genitive.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Nominative, accusative, and genitive.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to just send it in the group now an example. I'm just give me 2 seconds. Let me just write these examples down. So I'm just writing the examples down for yourself so that it's easier for you to understand. Okay, has everyone got these examples in the group? Ja'a. Sister Habira, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Let's read the examples. Ja'a.
Okay. Ja'a asgharu.
Ja'a askaru. Translation. What will be the translation of that?
Asgharo is small.
No, ja'a asgharu. Ja'a is a verb, came. Who came?
Asghar came.
Asghar came, exactly. So ja'a asgharu. So here,
Mm.
asgharu is a dipto, it's a superlative noun, and it's also a name of a person, as you know. Asghar, Ali Asghar.
Yeah.
Now, asgharu, it's a noun, and it's coming after a verb. Ja'a is a verb, correct?
Yes.
And all, as do you remember I said all doers of a verb are in the nominative case get a dhamma or a dhamma tanween. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Now asgharo is not getting a dhamma tanween. Clear?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's a diptote.
Yes. So it's not a dip, it's a dipto, so it doesn't get a tanween at all. So it's ja asgharo, it gets one dhamma. Normally, when does a noun normally get a dhamma, not a dhamma tanween? Do you remember? When does a noun get a dhamma, not a dhamma tanween?
When not a proper noun.
Yeah, it's not.
Ja'a ar-rajulu. So when there's alif lam, remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's yeah. So that means that it's
Yeah,
a
so-
proper noun. It's
Exactly.
if you have the al in front of it.
Exactly. It's a proper noun.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to write that example down just to remind everyone again, because I have to do this a few times so that it sinks into everyone's mind. So over the example, Ja'a ar-rajulu, Ja'a rajulun. Can you see the examples, Sabir, on the group?
Yeah. Ja'a rajulu and ja'a rajulun.
Rajulun. So because this is a standard noun, it gets normally all nouns when they're coming after a verb without alif lam will get a tanween. But ja asgharu is a dipto, is prevented from getting tanween. It comes with one dhamma.
Yeah.
Is that clear so far?
Yeah.
Now the next verb, next situation, which is the accusative, when a noun gets a fatha or a fatha tanween.
Yeah.
Here it says ra'aytu
Asghara.
asghara. Now, what does ra'aytu mean? I saw.
Yeah. I saw asghar.
So asghar is coming in this in which scenario? Is it coming as a doer or an object?
So ra'aytu. So I saw. So ra'aytu is the object.
No, ra'aytu, I am doing the action of seeing, yeah?
I'm doing the action of seeing. So isn't ra'aytu the hidden object?
No, ra'aytu, who is doing the action of seeing, first of all?
I am.
So I am the doer then.
Oh, right. I'm the doer and asghar is the object.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it should, if it was, I saw a man.
Yeah.
How would it be? How would you say that? A man.
Asgharo.
No, I saw a man.
Sorry. Ra'aytu rajulun.
Raju.
Lun. A man. Oh, rajulan. Ra'aytu rajulan. Okay.
Is that clear so far?
Yeah.
Then we have the final example, salamtu. Salamtu means I sent salam.
Yeah. On asghar.
Allah. So normally, if it was a normal noun,
Yeah.
if I, for example, if I said I sent salam on a man,
Yeah.
how would you say that?
Salamtu ala raju lan.
What does Allah do? What's is a preposition?
So rajulin then.
Please.
Ahsanti. Is that sinking in now, Sister Zabira?
Yes.
So I wrote the example down, salamtu ala rajulin. So this is the difference between the two, a standard noun and a dipto noun. So when a dipto comes in, so ala asgharin, what situation is this noun coming in? Ala asghara.
So because it's a diptote, it won't get kasra tanween.
Correct.
It will just one fatha, asghara.
Excellent. Is that clear now?
Yes, yes, I think so. But however, if the name wasn't a diptote, then would it be then, supposing if it was, I don't know, Bilal, would it be then salamtu ala Bilalin?
MashaAllah. Yes.
Okay, I get it. So it's just a diptote that you have to be careful with.
Exactly. You know the reason why I'm doing this?
So Sheikh, these diptos you have to learn by heart.
No,
Which ones are
yeah,
they?
yeah. So there are certain patterns. This pattern of af'alo is a dipto. All nouns which come on this pattern are diptos. Now, I'm going to go to the Quran now. The whole reason why I had to explain this is because I used this ayah of the Quran, and that's the reason why I had to explain this. Now, Sister Sabira, I want you to come on the mic, and I'm going to, then inshallah, if anyone has any questions, I'll take your questions. Now, imagine fi wasn't there.
Okay.
Fi wasn't there, and the word ahsani, what would it be then?
Ahsani taqweeman.
So, no, how do you say the best?
Ahsano.
Ahsano, excellent. Ahsano is the actual original position of the actual superlative noun, ahsano. The last letter gets a dhamma.
Yeah.
That is a nominative case. Now, explain to me, sister, why is it now fi ahsani? Why the noon is getting a kasra now?
The fi is pulling the kasra down.
Brilliant. Fi is pulling, yeah, I like the word, is pulling. Yes, it's pulling it down. Yes, absolutely. Fi ahsani. So which case is fi ahsani in now?
The genitive case.
Excellent. And also, next question now. Brilliant. You did really well. Taqweemin. Why is it taqweemin? The taqweemin is getting a kasra tanween.
Because of the example you showed us, or the example that we did about
This one here at the bottom.
yeah, ahsano talibin, or
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's more. So here, ahsanu talibin. It's mudaf and mudaf ilay.
okay,
So over here as well.
yeah,
لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ. Indeed, we created human being in the best form or creation itself or structure.
okay,
So is it? Do you understand now? Fi is the preposition. It should have been originally ahsanu taqweemin, because it's situated after fi. Fi
Yeah.
is a preposition, and it changes the harakat of ahsanu to ahsani. Taqweemin, it's mudaf ilay to ahsan.
okay, because that was going to be my next question. So that's mudaf ilay then.
Exactly.
So takwimin is the possessor. No, ahsano is the possessor, and takwimin is the possessed.
Ahsana is possessed, and taqweemin is mudaf li, the possessor.
Possessor, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that clear?
So that's why taqweem has the qasra tanween.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Right. So you have the free hand now, Sister Sabira, to choose the next student.
Oh dear. Okay. Would you mind, Sister Kulsum Bimani?
Assalamu alaikum. No, I don't
Alaikum.
mind. Thank you.
Okay. Now over here now, Sister Kulsum, next ayah number 5. Now ayah number 5, let's go to it. Can you read it first, Sister Kulsum?
Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thumma radadnahu asfala safilin.
Now thumma is a particle. Now this is a verb, radadnahu. So this verb, do you want me to write this verb down in the group as well? It's
Yes.
radda yaruddu. This is a verb. I'll just write this down in the group as well. So this is the verb. The past tense is radda, and the present tense is yaruddu. I'm just writing it down for you. I think you're just slightly ahead of the other class at the moment. I'm surprised that you've actually superseded the other class. Radda yaruddu.
I'm in shock.
So now radda yaruddu. So here it means to reduce someone. To reduce someone. Okay. Now over here, let me just write this down to reduce someone. Now over here, let me explain. Radadnahu. Who is doing the actual radadnahu? You should be able, even though you don't know this verb, but looking at the actual verb, you should be able to know which verb is this. Who is doing the action?
Allah.
Who is it I or we?
We.
Yes. So from this, it's a radda. Sister Kulsum, conjugate for me. Radda, past tense.
Radda, radda, raddu, raddat, raddata,
Radadna.
radadna, radatta, radattuma, radattum, radatti, radattuma, radattunna, radattu, radadna.
MashaAllah, gold star reward for that. That's really good. That's really good. So radadnahu, we reduced him. What did we reduce him to? Now this verb here, sufla means lower. The word sufla is a word. Now normally we use this word for ground floor. Tabaqal sufli. Sufla means lower. Okay. Now asfalo, originally, Sister Kulsum, it was asfalo.
So asfalu is following the
Af'alu pattern. Yes.
and
And
so this is comparative then.
yes. So it's comparative. That's right. So asfalo is comparative. Why is it coming with a fatha?
Because
Originally it was asfalo.
is it because of the radadnahu? It is a verb.
Yeah, yes, the verb is playing the role. So we reduce him to the lowest level. So asfala safilin. So asfala is the object of the verb radadnahu. So radadna, who reduced him, is the first object. Asfala safilin, mudaf ilay, and asfala is getting a fatha because it's the object.
Okay, it is the object of the radadna.
Yeah,
And then who
is the
Who
first
is-
object.
him, correct. The
Yeah,
first
him.
object.
First
Asfala.
object, and asfa safil is the second object. So sometimes one verb can have 2 or 3 objects as well.
And then do all the objects get the same mansub or just the
Excellent.
first one?
Yes, all of the nouns will get mansub.
Okay, thank you.
Is that clear?
Getting there.
Yeah, I know. Inshallah, practice won't make perfect. The more I'll give you practice, the better you will become. Right. Next person will be Sister Tahrina. I haven't seen you for a while in the class. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Tahrina.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How's your husband doing in Hausa? Is he doing well?
Yeah, he's doing well.
Alhamdulillah. Brilliant. Now, next question. Alaysa Allahu. So means, we've done this before several times. Means is, isn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Laysa Allahu. So we've done this in lesson number 2. Remember lesson number 2?
Yeah.
We talked about Laysa. What does Laysa do?
Yeah. No, sorry, Sheikh, I don't remember.
Okay.
Negative.
Yes, negative. Changes the tense to negative. So was not Alaysa Allahu. Was not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
Yeah.
the best of the
Hakim,
rulers?
yeah.
So
Rulers,
here, ignore the ba.
yeah.
Ignore the ba. Af'alu tafdil. How would you want to make the word Hakim on the pattern of af'alu? Hakim or Hakim
Yeah.
Make it on the pattern of af'alo. What would it be? Ahka,
Ahkamu.
Ahkamu.
ahkamu. So ahkamu, hakimuna is,
Yeah.
this is the sound masculine plural, hakimuna,
Hmm.
but it's hakimuna, this word here, but it has become hakimina. I'll explain later. Now, from ahkamu, it's become ahkami. Ba,
Yeah.
harf jar, preposition.
Yeah.
What is it doing to the word ahkamu?
Yeah. No, first of all, the hakimina, because of because of this kasra, I think that's why this it's hakimina, not hakimuna.
We'll do that afterwards. First of all, let's
Yeah.
use ahkami. Why is it why is it getting a kasra now?
This kasra is because of, I think, harf-jar.
Yes.
But if it's, this kasra is for harf-jar. But if it's not harf-jar, then it's ahkamul.
No, that's right. That is right. It's because
Yeah.
of the jar.
Yeah, because of the harf-jar, yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry, what is your question? If
no, that's right. That is right. That is the answer which I wanted.
Yeah.
So bi ahkami,
Yeah.
it's getting a kasra because of harf jar here.
Yeah.
And originally, and it's also mudaf. Ahkam is mudaf.
Yeah.
Originally with hakimuna, hakim is singular, which is a ruler,
Yeah.
and hakimuna is rulers, plural.
Plural, yeah.
Allah is the best of the rulers.
Yeah.
Now, because hakimina is coming as mudaf ilay, and mudaf ilay was always in the genitive case. So hakimuna changes from waw noon to ya noon.
Ji.
So it becomes hakimina.
Okay.
Like this one here, same as safiluna.
Yeah.
Becomes safilina.
Okay.
So the sound, so both of these, whenever a noun ends with a waw noon or a ya noon, it's a sound masculine plural.
Ji.
And in the case of nasb and jar, it changed in both of the scenarios, it shares the same harakat, ya noon and ya noon again here as well.
Ji.
Is that clear for everyone?
Yeah. It's clear. Yeah. Jazakallah, Shaykh.
Muhtaj dua, I just hope everyone understood it. Let me just give you one more example. Surah Mulk, I think will be better. Just give me, if I find it, I'll search. Surah Mulk. Yep, Surah Mulk. Where is it gone? Who's going to come in next on the mic? Okay, that's fine. Let's do. Then I'll do it next because it's a long lesson. Right. So that was the example in regards to that. So, and then, where am I gone? Sorry. So Ibrahim ahsanu talibin fil madrasati. Ibrahim is better than the best student in the school itself. And then, can I request Sister Tahira?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Sister Tahira, can you start from al-azharu aqdamu?
Al-azharu aqdamu jamiyati fil alami. Al-Azhar is the oldest university in the world.
Correct.
Fatimatu akbaru talibatin fi faslina. Fatima is the eldest student in our class.
So here you will see that it coming as akbar talibin mudaf ilay itself.
Yes.
Correct. Now over here now, the word lakinna, it comes as lakinna it comes in the meaning however or but, and it does the same action as inna and its sister. So let's go through the example and read it, please. But lakinna, but it comes in the meaning of but, is one of the sisters of inna.
And so it's like inna.
Correct.
For example, Bilalun mujtahidun walakinna hamidan kaslanu. Bilal is hardworking, but Hamid is lazy.
Yes, so here lakinna, originally if lakinna wasn't there, it would be hamidun kaslanu. Because lakinna has entered, the ism, the mubtada changes to mansub, hamidun to hamidan, and it becomes the ism of lakinna. Kaslano is a dipto, so it becomes with a dhamma itself rather than a dhamma tanween. Clear?
Yeah, khabar lakinna, yes.
Yeah. Next one.
أخي متزوج ولكني عزب. My brother is married, but I am a bachelor.
Correct.
سيارتي قديمة ولكنها قوية. My car is old, but it is strong.
So what's happening here now? The ha here is becoming the ism of inna. Lakinni, the ya here, it's the ya for ana, I. And here ha is the ism of inna, and qawiyatun is coming as the khabar of lakinna.
Yes.
Is that clear, everyone in the class?
No, I got lost there. I'm sorry.
Right.
So the ha is the ism of lakinna?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's what it
Okay.
is.
Okay, thank you.
In lesson number 1, we'll go over it again. You will see that as well. So sometimes you can have a noun, inna Allaha qadirun, or when a pronoun is attached to inna, the harakat of it being as the ism of inna is hidden, because all pronouns are mabni, they're indeclinable. So the harakat is invisible itself. Ka'anna, Sister Shabnam.
From Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. Ka'anna is one of the sisters of?
Sorry, where do you want me to read from?
Number 3.
Number three. Okay. Ka'anna is one of the sisters of inna, and so the noun following it is mansub. It means it looks as if.
Yeah.
Example.
So ka'anna comes for tashbih. Tashbih means similarity or resemblance. So al-aliyu, normally in Arabic we say al-aliyu kal-asadi. Sorry. Yeah. So
Ali is like a lion.
Yeah. So here a ka of tashbih. Here it says ka'anna al-imamu maridun. So here ka'anna is ka is different slightly. Ka'anna is slightly different, but it's similar, gives the same meaning across. But here ka'anna is coming in the following meaning. Let's do it. It looks like or as if. Go ahead now.
So ka'anna al-imama maridun. It looks as if the imam is sick.
Correct.
Man
So
hadhihi, sorry.
So here, what's happening? Explain now. Ka'anna al-imama maridun. What's happening to the harakat?
Ka'anna imama. So it's taking a fatha,
Correct.
just like it would if it was inna.
Correct.
Or lakinna. So
Correct.
it takes the fatha. What else?
And maridun is the khabar.
And the mother, yes, maridun is the khabar.
Correct.
So the al-imama is the ismu in ka'anna, and
Yeah.
the maridun is the khabar ka'anna.
Correct.
Shall I continue?
Yes, please.
Man hadhihi al-fatatu ka'annaha ukhtuka. Who is this girl? It looks as if she is your sister. كأن هذه السيارة له. It looks as if this car belongs to him.
So here, كأن هذه السيارة هذه السيارة is the ism of كأن, and له is the khabar.
Okay.
Continue.
كأنك من الهند. You seem to be from India. So كأنك is the minal the ismu? Oh no, the ka would be the ismu. No.
Yeah, that's right. Ka is
The
ism.
ka
Yeah,
would be the ismu كأن, and the minal hindi is the khabar.
correct.
Okay.
Correct. Right. Jazakallah for that. Thank you. Now, next person, who should we bring? Sister Mukarrama.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. You wasn't here last class, yes?
No, I could not attend.
Okay, that's fine, not a problem. So number 4, the numbers from 11 to 20.
Bismillah. The numbers from 11 to 20 with a masculine ma'dud. These numbers are compound. They consist of 2 parts. The ma'dud is singular, mansoob, example. Ahada ashara kawkaban, 11 stars. Tis'ata ashara kitaban, 19 books.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds now. Now, remember from 3 to 10. So just to remind everyone, from 3 to 10, the number or the thing which was being counted, the ma'dud, is the thing which has been counted. It came in the plural and it came with a kasra. Remember that? It came plural and it came with a kasra. And the number came, if the thing which is counted, write this down, please write this down. It's really important because the next 11 to 12 is slightly different rulings. So from number 3 to 10, if the thing which is being counted masculine, the number will be
Feminine.
Feminine. Thank you, Sister Butul. For example, thalathatu kutubin. Thalathatu kutubin. 3 books. 3 books. Right. And if we wanted to say 3 daughters, how would you say that?
Thalasu bintin.
No, plural. What's the plural bint?
Banatin.
Thalathu, correct. Thalathu banatin. So in both of these examples, the thing which is being counted, banat is the plural of bint, and kutub is the plural of kitab. So in both of these cases, the nouns are coming plural and they are coming in the genitive case, coming majroor. Is that clear so far?
Yes.
So the relationship is mudaf mudaf ilayh?
Yes, the relationship of thalatha to kutub is the relationship of mudaf mudaf ilayh. Correct. Now, from yes,
sorry, section. So 3 to 10, when it's masculine,
when the thing which is being counted is masculine, the number will come feminine.
So the things or a noun or whatever is counted is masculine, the number will be feminine.
Yes, and if the thing which is being counted is feminine, then the number will be
masculine, the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That's right. Now, from the numbers 11 and 12, now from 11 to 20, let me explain this first. From 11 to 20, now number 1, the numbers, the ma'dud, the thing which is being counted, will come in the singular form and it will come mansoob, will come with a fatah now. It will come in the singular form and it will come with a fatah tanween. Okay, number 1. Number 2. Number 1, so number 11 and 12. Number 11 and 12, if the thing which is being counted is masculine if the thing which is being counted is masculine, the number 1 and 11, number 1 and 10, both of them will correspond in gender with the thing which is being counted.
Please repeat, Sheikh. Sorry.
So if number 11 and 12, both of them will correspond in gender. Number 11 and 12, both of them will correspond in the gender of the thing which is being counted. Let me explain now. Look on the screen. Taliban. Taliban. Taliban, is it masculine or feminine?
It's masculine.
So ahada is coming masculine. Ashara is also coming masculine. So both of them follow the same thing as the ma'dud. Is that clear so far? Ahada is masculine, ashara is masculine.
Yes,
Next one, talibatan. Is that masculine or feminine?
it's feminine.
So because it's feminine, so we will have it ihda. Ihda is the feminine word for one. And asharata is the feminine for 10.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
they're corresponding with each other. That's number 1. 11, that's 11, okay? Number 12, Taliban is masculine. And ithna is masculine as well. Ashara is also masculine as well. So it corresponds with Talib. Next one,
Okay.
next one, Talibatan, feminine. So the feminine of 2 is ithnata. So the feminine of 2 is ithnata. And it's corresponding with Taliba. Ashrata, it has a ta marbuta and it's corresponding with Taliba. So numbers 11 and 12, they both parts of it, because they are compound, they're constructed with 2. You have the units. Ithna is the unit. Ashra is the what? The tens.
The things counted in.
Yeah, ithna, because units and tens you have. That's what you have in our from 11 to 12, 11 to 19. So both of them, 11 and 20, correspond with each other. Now, let me just see if I've got enough time. I've got 5 minutes. From 13 to 19. Remember this now. From 13 to 19, the number 10 will correspond with the thing which has been counted. So the number 10 will correspond with the thing which has been counted, like Talib. Talib, Ashar is masculine, Talib is masculine. But the unit itself will be feminine. The units will be
Feminine.
feminine. Like Thalathata,
Ashara.
Ashara, Taliban. Over here now, when we go to something which is feminine, from 13 to 19, Talibatan, Sisters Abu Nisa, Talibatan, is it feminine or masculine?
It's feminine.
So the tens, would it be
It's
feminine or
feminine.
masculine?
It's feminine.
Exactly. And the unit itself, the threes, like 3, 4, 5, 6, what will they be?
It'll be masculine.
Exactly. Is that clear now?
Yeah. Thalatha asharata talibatan.
Exactly. Exactly. That's it. I'm not going to teach you anymore because there's a lot of information
Yes.
to absorb and to digest. And then inshallah next week, I will go through the whole lesson itself. So here, Ahada Ashar Taliban, Ithna Ashar Taliban. So you see all the tens are corresponding with talib, and the first ones are feminine itself. So the easiest way of remembering is that the 10th will from 13 to 19, the 10th will correspond in the thing which is being counted, and the units will be feminine. And if the thing which is being counted is feminine, the units, the 10s will become feminine, and the units will become masculine itself. I'll go through the lesson to give you practice so that you're able to understand what's happening. Right. Do you have any questions so far? Of course, I need to go for the lesson for it to sink in, but I hope so far you've understood.
Sheikh, sorry to interrupt. So one question that I'm noticing here is that when you're doing that, it is not, it stays mansub.
Yes.
The thing counted stays mansub.
Yeah, that's right. So from 11 to 19, the numbers remain mansub. Thalathata, khamsata, not sittatu. That's right. From 3 to 10, it was changing from dhamma. It had dhamma, but from 11 to 19, it's fatha. That is right. Correct. That is correct.
And even the thing counted stays mansub as well.
Yes, that's what I said already. Yes.
Both of them. Okay, so both corresponds. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Any question from anyone? Just go through the lesson, listen to the lesson. I have tried to make it as simple as possible, but inshallah, I'll go through the lesson again next week, and I'll give you some practice, and I'll give you some numbers to write out, and then we will go through them in class as well, inshallah.
So, Sheikh, for 1 or 10,
yep,
the adad and the madud are corresponding.
11 and not 1 and 2, 11 and 12.
Okay, and 1 and 10?
1 and, what do you mean 1 and 10?
You said if it's 1 or 10 being counted, but I didn't quite understand what the ruling was.
Right. I said 1 and 10. So Ashara is units of 10s, okay?
Okay.
So Ashar is masculine. The thing which has been counted as talib is masculine as well. So the 10s, which is the whole numbers, it corresponds with talib. In gender is the same gender, but the units 3, 4, 5. So in Arabic language, you have ahada ashar, thalathata ashar, khamsa, 5 and 10, 6 and 10. That's the way you count from 11 to 19.
Yes.
So if the thing which has been counted is masculine, the 10s will be masculine, and the units will be feminine.
Okay.
And over here, talibatan, is it masculine or feminine?
It's feminine.
So the 10s, all the 10s will be feminine.
Okay.
And the unit, which is like 13, this is 13, thalatha, ashara is 13. So the 3 itself will be masculine.
Okay.
Is that clear now?
Okay. So if it was 1 student, it will be taliban wahidun.
Talibatun wahidatun. Yes, 1 and 2, as you know, number 1 and 2, they're like sifa mawsuf. They correspond each other exactly the same. And same 11 and 12.
Talibatani wahidatani.
Exactly. You remember that from book 2? 1 and 2 are an exception as well. Even in from talibun wahidun, talibatun wahidatun, talibani and talibatani, they correspond each other. So even 11 and 12 does the same thing as well. Well, remember.
And for 10, talibun asharun.
So asharatu tullabin.
Okay.
So up to 10, it's plural. Okay. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Yes, Sister Sabira.
Sorry. What if there's a mixed crowd?
Mixed crowd, the male numbers will be given the priority.
Oh, so if there were more males, then you would be kind of.
That's right.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's the ruling itself.
Okay.
Inshallah, I'll go for this lesson next week as well. And then inshallah, hopefully, it's easy. It's not difficult. Hopefully, I've explained it. If you listen to the recording again and read for the lesson, it's quite simple. It's not that difficult. The difficult part was teaching you from the first 1 to 10. Now, inshallah, this will become easy. So it's a short lesson. Inshallah, next week should be able to finish that. Inshallah. And then what's the lesson number 4? Yeah, lesson 4 is easy. We've done this already. It's talking about past tense verbs. We've done past tense verbs already. So lesson 4 will be easy, and then lesson 5 will become easier again, inshallah. Any questions?
Thank you, Sheikh.
محتاج دعاء. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد اللهم كن لوليك الحجة بن حسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وأين حتى تسكنه أرضك توعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا واجعل من أنصاره وشيتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. التماس الدعاء في أمان الله.